Up YouTube? Welcome to Upside DIY. I'm gonna try to clean my bicycle chains. So right here I've got some this old bike. This chain was really rusted. I could hardly spin the pedal, but I've got this WD-40. I also suggest wiping down the chain with the old cooking oil rag. So I just cut a small shirt, kind of like a sleeve. So I'm just trying to get this chain kink, you know, it's really kinked. So using the real stuff like WD-40 is going to help, and having the rag that I usually use around here and then just another rag, don't go around food. And hopefully, and I sprayed some WD-40 on the rear sprocket just because it was just really rusty and maybe it'll help. And I wiped with this cooking oil rag. You should definitely wear gloves and stuff. I didn't wear gloves. I have a piece of cardboard to help, you know, handle. So just to help handle the oil rag. And I'm probably going to do it a little bit for this chain. This chain was actually pretty good. It's just the rear adjustment screws are kind of bent inside of there. But yeah, definitely have to get up one day and fill up all of these tires. I have tires back there and stuff. But just, yeah, just waiting to finish painting. So yeah, just regular painting stuff and just trying to, you know, work through a lot of things. They make actually like camera stabilizers or something. And this is kind of the oil system, keeping stuff with just my own projects. I could, have a small kitchen area or like a kitchen workbench. Even coffee grinds helps break down the oil and stuff. I actually put a glob of grease inside of this old cooking oil and stuff. And a popsicle stick really works with these grease tubes to get out a lot of the grease. So as I mentioned, there's just a few tires that have no air in them, but they look pretty clean. I could also use the oil rag temporarily, like around the tires. Maybe it will fix them up a little bit. I also fixed up this rack type of system. It was for folding tables that I found, but I'm going to use this to help me. It's going to help me spray paint stuff. So, yeah. I'm going to try to make a cardboard enclosure and things like that for this. And, I could use some tacks and like a string so I'm going to use definitely turn this into a painting booth, a small painting booth. So that should be perfect. Really, the bottom foot is I had to fix it basically on one of them. It was really crooked, so I actually ended up having to drill a hole and then putting in my own screw. But yeah, this was really, valuable to really get done, and I wanted to document, especially this, and then this that I did yesterday. So that's saving me a lot of money and having something perfect for some of my DIY stuff. So I am trying to clear out this room, but then it's turning out to be a lot of DIY stuff. I'm also painting a lot of the wood, and I even went and got more of my trucks, the other pair of trucks. I actually mix matched a pair. Now I'm just going to have all these parts to paint, and got a lot of these just to rebuild and have sets of wheels for skateboards. And then with all these small nuts and bolts, I'm putting them here, and I'm going to organize them. I'm going to also make like a painting, situation to help me clear gloss. So I got a lot of plastic. I could put a little paint. I could put some paint in here, and then I'm gonna add some glue. You can also use like a kind of like a sauce. So I was gonna say a sauce packaging. These things are actually handy for painting, really small enough to mix paint, and you could reuse them for the same color. Add a little glue. So I do have the gloves here. I always wear gloves and stuff when you're not, sometimes you're unsure and then, you do get your hands dirty. But besides all that, just I'm ordering a red, blue, I'm ordering some stuff on Amazon. There's 3 more things. So I ordered 3 times and stuff. I got some wheels. I got some bushings. Just to rebuild. I took off a lot of my wheels and stuff. So I have been working, a few hours day to day on just random different builds and things. I might try to sort out my Rotozip because I bought the 90 pieces for like 11 or $10, so I'm building up a lot of Rotozip supplies. So yeah, I've got pretty much the spacers and even bearings in here. So yeah, those are, just pretty matched up sets and my bearing puller. So yeah, I'm gonna have 5 more of these. These are really nice to have, these different colored type of bushings because they go good with the trucks that I'm working on. Now I could finish rebuilding the trucks. So yeah, it'll even be nice to have this on like a turntable. So I have a couple of pieces, for example, right here. I mentioned this like a year ago probably, but eventually I could decide to screw or make a table for this, and then I could spin this rack around and spray paint really nicely. And then this is for dipping a lot of the nuts and screws. I have some string I showed you, pretty much a roll of string that I'm not using, so I can reuse that. The sauce dip is actually pretty good for even these nuts and threads. I think I'm going to just dip this whole thing, so this is going to really be for that. And even some of these larger, but I've got new and old parts to really paint. I could actually like paint the washers. I'm going to use a string and then try to paint those and stuff. So thanks for watching my video. Subscribe and give a thumbs like. I appreciate it. And then there's 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, and there's probably 6 and 7. So just having just a lot of these ideas, and even having like something on the side right there to help me create more space. It's really helpful, and even up here and stuff for other projects and ideas. But for sure, really awesome, stuff. I actually need to move these towards the bikes. I don't really know these measurements, but I've been taking a lot of notes. Have different random pieces that I painted. There's some right there for the outdoor deck, and then there's some stuff for the bicycle stands and my camping fishing pole holders. But I just don't know what these are for, but I kind of put these in certain piles to help me. Well, anyways, I need 17, 29 inches and 84 inches, but I'm trying to and then I'm building other stuff, so it's all paying off, I think, for what it's worth, I guess. So, and also I have to keep cleaning and prepping stuff, so it's just a lot of work. But yeah. But the next major thing is this coming weekend of August 20, the 20th, the 22nd, 23rd is next Tuesday. It's Friday now. I'm trying to get kind of the last parts, and then having some of the skateboard stuff painted should be good enough for this weekend. The extra bicycle grease and stuff is actually another thing that's coming up. I'm actually trying to go full time on rebuilding these bicycles, and sorting out and working on a lot of the items that I'm collecting, and just showing you guys the value of some of the tools and things you could find. So yeah, thanks for watching my video. I definitely, you know, could loosen up the rust, and whatever ones that I am going to paint, which is all of them, but just for now I'm just going to break down a lot of the dryness and stuff with the oil. So yeah, I'm almost cleaned up with that, but with this oil rag, I can actually re-dip this rag inside of the oil, and just for every bike, just every one bike, and then actually get this stuff done in like 10 or 15 minutes, and then it's just good progress. And I'm even like putting old stuff onto a pile over here on top of the oven that I'm going to be cleaning up. So here's kind of another look at something that people might not be used to and stuff. So yeah, you actually dip it by rolling the bottom part, and you could grab the top part of this. You could fold this up and things like that, twist it up, and hold this and dip it into the oil. You can use one finger, and then all you do is kind of just dip this in here, and then you'll be able to oil up some bicycles and rims. I can probably oil up any single rims with inner tubes just to get them a little cleaned up, and then I forget what they call it, but uh, re-moistened and things like that. So yeah, pretty cool start off method. After washing the bicycles and taking off parts and things, you could kind of start putting it back together. If you're not going to prep it as whatever bike it is, prepping part just has certain. I'm just standing here trying to drip this, and I need to go and get a container. So I guess I'll just put that there for now. Alright, people, thanks for watching my video. I could really just use this green container. I don't know where the lid is for that, but this may be useful. Some of the food and the soap containers, I try to keep them as food because pickling peppers and stuff, just really useful. It's even more valuable than the food, is having other stuff to do other things. But yeah, I'm slowly building up back up my my lids for the jars and stuff. So wait around. Maybe this could be some type of workbench and things. I really don't necessarily plan on building too much more. Just using what I have, and then enjoying the stuff that I'm putting onto my channel. I would think. But yeah, really useful. And even yeah, don't forget about sometimes reusing the oil. Sometimes years old oil might still be good for other stuff, and you're if you buy this compared to that, it's pretty much a free item, and you never know. So I'm enjoying this free space, but I could definitely put something here, like a stand and things like that. I actually have like a ladder right here to help me move the and I could probably put the rag on this ladder, and then I could actually clean up. But I'm going to and I could use a tarp, but I'm going to actually be able to clean up tires and things, and then pretty much put them somewhere else. But that's just for another video and things. But yeah, definitely going to try to this week, and make it pretty cool. And I'll see you guys on the next Upslide DIY.